Wow! Hello! Hello everyone, welcome! It is Wednesday, that means you have made it almost through half the week, so congratulations for that. It's time for the Wednesday stream, everyone! Hi! Hello! Hey! I have to have a word with you in a second here after I greeted everyone. So, give me a second first to do that, and then I will scold you. Hey Demoli, Makiasha, Duiro, Greg, a Tangerine Juice, what a name. Akin, Ryuji, Hanzo. Mikazuki, also welcome back to the buns, Mikazuki. Hey. Shinta, Candy Can. Wooble! So much chat already. All of you. You have all been smiling. Always keep in mind to smile away from me, so today you would have to smile to the left, because I'm on the right. Movic, Mike, Telpiel, Arkar, Vhag, Ice, 4. I can't read your name. I will say Nabea because that's what it looks like. But hey everyone. Slay Queen. Now we slay a princess today. Yes, I have to scold you guys because the first message I got when I started up the game was, "This is a horror game." And I'm like, what the fuck? What the heck? Guys, did you bait me into playing a horror game? God damn it. Maybe I should have put it on Friday and then we actually should do a horror Friday. It's not really a horror game. It's a love game. Oh yeah. It also said this is a game about love, so we know nothing about it. Sure. Whatever you say. Obviously, what do you mean? Just because it's black and white? It's a visual novel game about princesses and about love. Yeah, and then the main screen started glitching on me and I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I've been baited! But yeah, I don't know much about this game. I have seen like, I don't know, 10-20 minutes of the game, and I don't really know what was going on, so I'm practically blind. I don't know anything except for, well, you're supposed to slay the princess, I guess. So it will be a new experience for me. That said, don't try to spoil things. If I'm stuck, I will let you know, and you will probably know, and then I will ask for help. If there's any such scenario, I wouldn't know. But otherwise, you just smile. Exactly, just smile. Smile to the left, by the way, because I'm on the right. Also, I picked this scene for the atmosphere. But should we cover too much text or layout or art or something, I will go back to my usual can't speak today. I will go back to my usual game overlay with the chat on the right, so we can see more of the screen. But for now, there, do you see that? She started glitching on me while I was waiting, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, should we cover too much stuff, I will switch back to the other layout. But for now, atmosphere, full screen, let's go. No way to break this game, so just explore and have fun. Okay, okay, okay. If someone spoils, we smile? Yeah, exactly. Just smile it away. Just smile it away. She's a bit quirky. Yeah, she likes glitching out and stuff. I didn't see anything. Did you guys see anything? Don't you dare start gaslighting me here. Don't you dare. You saw this right there, didn't you? The noisy screen. You saw that. Spoiler alert, you are here to slay the princess. Whoa! I think I need to ban you for that one. Hey, Amite! Okay, okay, okay. But yeah, I agree. Interesting art style already. This seems all to be like traditionally drawn on paper. Oh, at least it looks like it. Might be digital too, I don't know, but it looks very much like it would be paper. Oh, also, I just noticed, oh, never mind, mouse is enabled. Okay, you just don't get to see the mouse, I guess. Ah, okay, never mind, it came back. Anyway, new game. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Thank you so much for being voiced. Thank you so much. I don't have to fucking die today.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright, what the heck did she do? Oh jeez! Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff to do. The end of the world? Oh yeah, I do wonder about that. Hold on, what else do we have? The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? You know what, that's a good point. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Maybe, depends what she's princess of. Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. You know what, I just turn around and leave. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with ending the world? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution! Oh my god. Silently continue to the cabin or turn around and leave. You know what?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope!
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Hold on, let me move you guys up here, maybe. Maybe this is better. Well, I'll just be kinda in the way, I guess.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to kill someone. Have you thought of that? By the way, is the volume good? Or should I make it a little bit louder?
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads
What?
to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can.
A little bit louder?
After all.
Okay. The game is on like 100%, but it feels a little bit quiet for, you know, how high I have it in volume. Okay, this should be better. You know what? Let's just leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
People die when they are killed? That's wild. Also, is the volume better now? You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
What a great start. Oh, bye.
But fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
He's so upset.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
You know what? That's already a better take than, you know, trying to force me by narration. There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin. Don't die? Fine. Oh yeah, well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Okay.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Oh?
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. As you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a...
Oh my god, that's a lot of cabins.
And not just a cabin. The cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
What is going on?
You're
Help?
too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
He's so mad! He's so goddamn mad. That's what you get.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Is that just it? Everyone just died? Ah! What? The stranger!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Yay! We beat the game! I killed everyone! Let's fucking go! Why slay the princess if you can slay everyone?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, Wait, hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Ah, yes. I mean, I did end the world, so like, whoever was narrating beforehand has to have died. So I guess that's not
If he
wrong.
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. The
Contrarian.
entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us.
Oh, there we
I don't
go.
think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining
Okay.
everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull
So
that
we
off.
have the contrarian who knows what we did just now, and then we have the narrator. And they both have the same voice.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful.
Oh,
For all we know, we
everyone
just got
has
lucky.
the same voice.
The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
But aren't you also one of the little voices? This is what happens when you don't take your meds. Yeah. Lie? Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay the princess. Or those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin. Yeah, I'm totally going. I'm definitely gonna do it.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously.
Listen.
I am begging you.
You can only tell because the text said lie.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Oh my god, the
It's just
contrarian.
being difficult for the sake of it.
They're gonna annoy each other. I'll
Let's
just vibe
keep
here.
an open mind.
The VA is really good, yes. I love his voice. Proceed into the cabin. Normal D&D night be like.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any
Who
sense.
decorated this Animal Crossing house? Who did this? Oh, the parallax. Whoa. Okay, this is cool. I like this.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Me when I say the perspective drawing looking like this was intentional.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window.
Oh my god.
Good as a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway.
The contrarian and I, same wavelength.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? You
No!
have literally no idea what
I want to
expect
throw the
and
knife
no
out of the
idea
window.
What we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
When he says it like this, I wonder if a princess in this world is just something specific
You can't just
that ends
say
the world.
that. But when everything here is so wrong.
Maybe the princess is the Honkai of this world.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you
I
even
have
get
no
to her.
fear. I'm ready to throw the knife.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Don't lose your way. Hey, Backseating. The raised door triggers you. It is a very special door. Here, I can raise it some more for you. There we go.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Yeah, true.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly.
Okay,
if you don't
rude.
mind.
I didn't even have the chance to do my job
Yes,
yet.
take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay. Okay, I'm fine.
I'm fine, this is normal.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very
Okay, let's go.
important task.
Oh, approach the mirror? Oh, you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. What about that?
Ooh, we should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun?
That sounds ominous.
You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table,
Hmm?
the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
Gaslight, gatekeep, narrator boss. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Bro, I think you need to cut your nails.
But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Huh. What mirror? There is no mirror. What mirror? Very pretty hand, yeah. Makes me wonder about the earlier thing again, if maybe there's just like beast people or something here, and being a princess is a really bad thing that ends the world. Because that's not what you're supposed to look like. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Okay, fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
The thumb at the bottom? Huh? Like gripping it normally? What?
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Maybe you also shouldn't, you know, show the blade immediately. Maybe you should not go in gripping the blade already. Look at your Oh! I didn't even realize. Right. The stabby pose. Huh. Hold the blade the other way.
Switch your grip on the blade.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Yeah! He gets me.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better.
Yeah, and you can stab a lot harder.
It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Okay. No way! Throw the blade out the window!
Yes, do it! Seriously. You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it.
Oh my god, let's go.
We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that.
Yeah, exactly. That already happened.
I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
Take the table, I guess. Gee.
What's done is done. Good luck, hero.
I'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. Limitations make you creative.
Revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
That's not how stairs work.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, a kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
So the air is kind of like in Germany.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Actually, wait, auto advanced text? There we go.
Hello.
I'd like that.
Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to...
Two voice actors! Let's go!
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're
Why
gonna
is
die.
the hero such a
Don't even
coward?
have a weapon. But
You
we
threw
already
it out
tried
the
turning
window
around,
yourself.
didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? fate of the world hinges on your success?
Yeah, the game is made in Ren'Py.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I checked before I started playing because I was curious, and the menu looked a lot like it was like a customized Ren'Py menu. So I'm like, oh, was it you? And it was. Hey Hanzo. Technically you threw it out, not the hero. He's just along for the ride. Yeah, but you know, yeah. Let's take the center staircase.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions,
Hey, Ken.
each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else.
That would suck. But then again, you should thoroughly
So you take one
search a
careful,
dungeon.
focused step after another. 1 foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways.
Hey RJ.
But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much.
Yeah, it's usually the center path. I'm sure it will be fine. Eh?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Eh?
Time
Okay, maybe
disappears,
not.
And you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Maybe
Physical
it's not the center
sensations
path.
dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless
Okay, the art
flickering
here's so
patterns
cool
and
though.
emotions of
I
the
love
journey.
that.
A continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Is it data here? I don't think so.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can
I
only
think
be
we're dead.
described as...
Can I help you?
Oh! Never mind.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
You're now square-shaped.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're
She
here.
doesn't look that menacing.
And why are we
Yeah.
here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Well, I don't know.
You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Oh no, don't trust when someone seems normal. It's usually when they're not. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. Oh, okay. What's your name? Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? Or you're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. So what's your name?
Princess. You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. Where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Excuse me?
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right?
Do I need to slay her twice now?
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done.
I didn't
isn't it?
hear wisdom, I just heard you need to slay the princess.
Whatever you saw
over
last
and
time,
over again.
unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Oh my god! Why is he like me? Why is he like me? Why is he like me? Why? Why is he like me? Oh my god. Why? Oh. Hey, Daddy! Why are we suddenly tripping? Yes. There's more of you now getting down. Okay, these are the same. Try to free her. I don't know what I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Okay, I think this is a little bit bugged, isn't it? Regretfully think about that time you threw the blade out of the window. I would like to pick that, but it marks all 3 options at the same time. But maybe it's because the room is broken. That could also be. There's more of you now.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Okay.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
Maybe we can talk to all 3 of them at the same
She
time with
fractures
that.
again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated.
One is
than
normal,
they
one is
already
sad,
are.
one is angry. If you look at her expressions. She also has different hand poses. So, different personalities.
How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade.
I threw it out the window.
The one he made us throw out the window. I wasn't the one who threw it. Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us. Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestion.
Nah, I still would have thrown out the blade. Let's be real here.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Okay, but what if... Okay, these are split in 3 now. Do you know why you're down here? For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Is this a quiz? If you're here, then surely you know why I'm here. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Okay, she's the depressed one.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
I want to make it 5, yeah. What did you do to her? I copy-pasted like a true artist.
Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Nah, it's fine. Okay. Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happens to me?
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the stairs managed to chew you up, I will devour you.
Okay, she's the bad one.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? We're probably stuck down here
Chat
forever,
forced me to.
aren't we? There's no way out. And barely a way in.
Well, I have many options left here. I'm getting you out of here, try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement and then regretfully think about that time you threw the blade out of the window.
Wait, that's not right.
Yeah!
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
Hey, Soda!
You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Oh shit, we're splitting too.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to perish.
What the fuck? That escalated quickly.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
I don't like this.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Oh, she still seems to be together. One of her is dead.
I think he's gone.
Who's gone?
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Oh.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
I'm sorry.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere.
Are you sure I did this? I just asked some questions. I didn't do shit. You picked one of the most off-the-rails routes to start with. Let's go.
I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Wow, contrarian.
Please.
At least I know what I'm doing when I throw the knife out of the window. Can I fix her? Can we fix her? I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. Okay. Goodbye. The illusion of choice. When everything is possible, nothing is. I just got an achievement. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear you reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
It's the mirror.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Wanna look into it? The narrator is gone, yeah. I'm the narrator now. Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Where else do you want to go? Ignore him. You approach the mirror. Oh no, I'm kind of scared. Please don't jump scare me.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Time to fucking die.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
The voice feels small. The voices even feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body, it's you. I got another achievement. It's you! You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Huh? You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
That's a lot of options. Destroy your body. Attack the entity. What happens now? Do we know each other? Are you the princess? Then we have, do you know about the worlds beyond this place? We have, are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know the narrator? Let her out of here. Is this the end of the world? The gift of a fragile vessel? And what are you? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm Cinnia Antimony. I'm an alchemist VTuber. I stream on YouTube. And I sing songs. What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
I don't know about that.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
What about the gift of a fragile
Yes.
vessel?
Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
Also, the music is really nice.
I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
What?
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
I don't like this. Is this the end of the world? Are we on the edge of the round plate?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
True! Well, there are other worlds we could have teleported and then ended the world. Boom. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Understandable.
The space
Have a
we're
great day.
in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Okay. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yes, kinda. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Okay, we do know that too. Let her out of here.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
I don't know if I believe you. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her.
Well, and then what? We're still kind of stuck here, so I don't know.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh, do you want me to collect timelines? What the heck? Timeline game! Timeline traveling! I'm accessing the morphogenetic field. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will we forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Okay. Haha. Bot watchers, you know what to do. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Ah.
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Morphogenetic field, what is this? Zero escape? There was a zero escape reference, yes. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Sounds wonderful. I was sent to say the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
So when we destroy the world, we just go to a different timeline. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you? Or let it be? Let's ask.
I know. I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay, she doesn't know. I want to go back, but I'm also curious to know what's happening if I just wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever!
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh. Hmm? Oh! Oh my god! Oh! The game crashed. Okay, I didn't expect that. That startled me a little bit. Oh my god.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Hold on. There we go. Oh my god. I never left your side. Attempt to outweigh... Oh no, it's gone already. Okay, make me forget. There we go. Okay, that was really cool.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Aw.
You won't.
Oh! Everything goes dark and you die. So that's how you make people forget. Got it! The hero and the princess, a spiral vessel, bring the stranger to her.
You're on a path in the woods. And at
The
the end of
Slay
that
the princess
path
starts
is a
here.
cabin.
You'll know it when you see it.
And in the basement of that cabin
Oh.
is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Okay, we know that already. You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard. Okay, that's nice. Ah, you know what other game does that? That's right, In Stars and Time. Wonderful feature, love it. When the game can tell and is made so that you can skip and that it remembers where you were. Viva la
That's
revolution!
the spirit.
Yeah.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat,
Okay,
and
we
she
know
will
that.
do everything in her power to
No
stop
skipping,
you from
though.
slaying her.
How are you?
Don't believe we're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses.
So they
not
do
slay
save princesses in this world.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed. Let's go. What a normal looking cabin. Yeah, they always look normal.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely
Wait.
bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of
It looks
dust.
normal.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on
And
that
there's no
table
mirror.
is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, let's take the blade and
You
not
take the
throw it
blade
out the
from the
mirror.
table.
Mirror the window
It'd be
this
rather
time.
difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Okay, enter the basement. Yeah, everything's so normal.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase
Ooh,
faintly
okay, let's
illuminated
go.
by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Oh, okay. I think that's the same as before, but now we don't have the weird staircases. There was never a mirror. Don't you dare gaslight me.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
She just asked who's there. She didn't do much. Okay, I think I'm here to kill you. Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Immediately crushing.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah, something like that, I guess. It doesn't seem like she wants to duplicate this time. No. Oh! I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
We can also talk while I have the knife.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Bro, come on.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, I'm with the narrator on this one.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
See, that's a better take, but keep your knife while you do it. Maybe she won't like it. Anyway, tighten your
You
grip.
ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you
Oh.
scared of me? Because you should be.
Oh.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Is she faking though?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
She's just going the psychological way. It's fine.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
No.
She's unarmed.
I like the
If you
knife.
hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Oh, so that's how we do it. Okay. Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting.
Squinting really hard.
She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Squint at the princess even harder.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now.
Yeah.
You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
No, I'm trained. I have 2 cats. I'm training that every day. Who can stare harder? I'm a professional. Hey, that's mean. Stop up the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling
sigh.
hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
I sure hope we can.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here.
Do we have to be so
but I assure you
close?
There's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
How far away is the blade right now?
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
A relationship, are you coming on to me? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world, I guess.
Don't just tell her that.
Huh? Why not? Wouldn't she? Why would she? Huh? Did people just throw her here and didn't even tell her why?
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster? If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
The voice acting is good. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Probably right here.
I believe her.
Why are you like this? He's
She
dumb.
doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
That is very true.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Yeah, always question things, is what I
That
say.
doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Well, I still want to kind of know what's going on, so...
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I don't trust either right now, but I think the hero has a different opinion.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Why do you trust the narrator? I don't. I don't trust either! I don't trust anyone! I don't even trust myself. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
Princess, no last name. Do you trust Chad? Chad calls me Pink. So, not necessarily.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay, but like, why do you have to be like this right now?
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Yeah, she's being sassy. Hey, a relationship?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
That's true. How would I get you out of here? Just, you know, hypothetically speaking.
You can't. Don't bother.
Can you shut up? I'm not
I'm
asking
guessing
you.
You don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
I don't like the look on her face as she says that.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
No!
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Wait, right, how would you... You can't cut the chains, so the other option would be... doing the saw move.
She is. I'm sure of it.
How long have you been here?
Too long.
Okay, we've talked enough, I guess.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Kinda no, but I have to make a
You know
choice.
why you're here.
Oh, I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. There we
That
go.
seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah.
Leaving her alive is
For
too
now.
risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
She hasn't so far.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Hey Hosan, are you slaying? I haven't slain yet. Well, I say that, but the first thing I did was end the world, so... kinda.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
If I had to save the world, I would accidentally end it even faster. Honestly. I'm just locking her in the basement. Bye.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
Yeah.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
Wonderful.
You're making a mistake.
Ooh.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
You know what? Now that I think about it, having her chained up with just one arm is kind of a bad idea. Because if she's crazy like that, yeah, she could probably just keep breaking her arm until she can actually slip out of it.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice?
You could literally
I don't
just
think she's bluffing.
keep obliterating your hand.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
No, I'm leaving.
It'll be the
Bye-bye.
death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
So mad. He's always so
You
mad.
close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Yeah, that's gonna save the world.
Okay, we can make this work.
Yeah, sure.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue.
Oh my god.
But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the
Oh
door.
my god.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me in? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
She gonna jump scare us in a
As
second.
she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Does it matter if the world is ending anyway?
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Did you leave the knife? It sounded... There was a sound effect that sounded like the hero picked up the knife from the floor and went up.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No. it doesn't.
Ignore her and go to sleep! What? Oh. Oh my god, that is so funny. I want to know this, but this is so funny.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, if I just close my eyes, she will disappear.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped. And the door to the basement is ajar. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Hi. Girl, you kinda glitching out.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
We're
It
dead.
isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
And that's why sleeping is bad.
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Hey, if he's feeling numb, he won't feel when she rips him apart, so I guess that's good.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time.
I don't like
cocking her
this.
head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Can you keep some distance?
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
Having a powerful monster girlfriend seems nice. Oh my god. I mean,
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
no, I can just open the game again, it's fine.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark.
And you die. The nightmare. What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
What?
is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I just
I can
died.
assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Also, oh, this is history. Okay, you can save there. Let's save. I haven't saved yet.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us?
Voice of the paranoid. Oh.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit.
I love the way that he said that.
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save after all.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
The narrator is full of BS. I don't really trust him.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Third, actually.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We couldn't trust
Maybe.
either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't.
Yeah,
All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you?
kinda perished.
No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess? Or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't.
I would like to correct you on that. Except if the princess is not a threat to the world, then I guess it's only one of us. But if you do want to include her, that makes two of us.
Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
But that's not how timelines work.
Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether?
Yeah!
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's just a new timeline. It's not a time loop. So all the worlds where I throw out the knife out of the window are dead.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can.
Oh, we can find out more. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Yeah, who locked her in the basement and what is this place?
People locked her in that basement. And
Okay,
I told you
cool.
what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Okay. This line right here, this one single line is now my basis for distrusting the narrator. You don't say that shit unless you have something to hide. To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. How can you possibly justify saying that? She is clearly something far, far worse.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin and you'll be fine.
Ah yeah, just, you know, just drop your PTSD, I guess. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very
Says it
simple
again.
situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information.
Yeah.
What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
No.
He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him.
I don't think that's why.
Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already. No, you should do anything but that. We know what's waiting for us in that basement.
Well, we can't leave the forest again because that will just end the world. Just being around her in the end shut down all of my organs. What the hell am I supposed to do about that?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Yep, we're just gonna completely ignore that. Maybe her powers depend on your perception of her. Oh, that's an interesting thought. Because the weird amalgamation form in that other world said something similar. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. It's just the way things are.
Yeah, maybe we
Can't
should just
goad us into
think
doing
of her
something by
as a
calling
cute,
special.
innocent girl.
It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us? I don't know, I kinda like being special. Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him
He's a
into doing
simple
something,
man.
But he's not even the one who makes the decisions here. I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is. And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job.
Speaking of finishing the job, we are already past the 1 hour mark and I missed it maybe, and we should stretch. Stretch. Whoa, and hydrate. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Sin, I don't want to move from my bed. No! Stretch right now! You can go back to your bed right after, but you need to stretch. And if you really want to stay in your bed, then stretch in your bed, you know? Just turn to the side and stretch out your arm or something, then you can, you know, stay there. Every time someone says special, the song pops up in my head. You are my special.
We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Turn around and leave. Nah, we go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will
Okay,
cheat.
we know
I don't
that.
think lying and cheating is a thing.
There we
She
go.
was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
Well, she wasn't saying honest stuff necessarily, but she was very sarcastic about when she was, you know, just talking shit and being sassy, so in that sense she was honest.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. Pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement.
What the
doorway.
fuck? What? Hey, how we doing?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
And the mirror's back.
It's just an empty frame. She's already got now, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
I sure as heck can. Hey.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. The task awaits, and only you can do it.
Hey, the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
He can't see it again.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
You know what? That in itself is kinda sus. Like, the weird being in the other space is hiding it from him. He's not supposed to see it.
You reach forward and
there
rub
we
your
go
hand
again.
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Does he hide it or does she hide it? Or maybe both. This whole cabin is different.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right?
Oh!
She knows that we're here.
Okay, we do see it.
Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So
Hey, Greg.
focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Well, take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world.
Oh, we
without
could
a
also
weapon.
just leave the blade here, I guess.
Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Yeah, just blow it up.
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
You did that last time? No, the first time when I threw out the blade, we landed in that weird space. We didn't even reach the normal basement.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Okay, enter the basement.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps.
Oh no, it's all
suspended in
fucky wucky
darkness.
again. Oh no. What if the narrator said is true? What if what the narrator said is true? We never died, the previous hero does, not us. True, maybe we do the morphogenetic field stuff and we shift into another timeline's body. We have the memories, but it's not actually like the hero. It's not the same one.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Yeah, there's a lot of eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Well, you didn't use your knife. How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place.
I just noticed that the narrator's he is capitalized, like how one would refer to a god. Yeah!
It'll be enough.
I didn't notice that, but that is interesting, yeah. I keep thinking that he is like... that maybe the weird amalgamation thing is not exactly evil and the narrator just, you know, is an entity that wants them gone no matter what for some reason. We don't need a plan, I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Yeah, just do
Finally, a
it.
voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes.
Wait.
You know why I'm being a pessimist.
Oh, wait. So, are we actually like a fourth voice? Because I wasn't sure before, because usually you navigate the person who is the main character, but this was... yeah, he said the rest of you, so it's like, well, there are only two others there, so I must be me. You is you, yeah.
Asking questions. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
I'm literally the gremlin sitting in the back of the head.
As you emerge,
Oh,
you
shit.
find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
Let's go where the eyes are.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm
It's
not.
fine.
We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find
Is this the horror part of the game? Go right. To the
You
eyes.
turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you
Oh
are.
my god.
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Oh.
Your arms quickly follow.
Oh, here we go again.
This is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
Oh
Think.
boy, we're
What
dead.
did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
What did you do? She isn't supposed to be like this. Ah. Ah.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Goodbye.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Hear, fear, think.
nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing?
What? What you doing?
Working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs,
Liver, nerves.
heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Liver,
Oh well.
Kinda want you to be gone.
Is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
I don't like this version of you.
She isn't attacking us. Nerves. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
You are kinda not helping, man. You're kinda not helping.
Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Heart, lungs, liver, lungs, liver.
Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you die, all I need to do is break your concentration.
That's rude.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart,
Did she just cast manual breathing on us?
your back, lungs, liver, nerves,
Yeah.
Moment, and then you're gone.
heart,
Just
lungs,
like
nerves,
that.
heart,
Ah,
liver,
and
nerves,
there's the fear.
lungs. She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Liver, nerves,
Hmm.
liver.
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
Ah.
I don't think I can move without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
That's a lot of options. Holy shit. We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can be friends even.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Okay, cool. Can you stop being so threatening then? And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways?
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Barely!
And you got afraid as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Thanks. If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Okay. And what if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
We're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
I just sit here for days, weeks, having heart, liver, nerves, lungs in the background.
Static.
Oh.
On a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Only until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out.
Should have let her out first, before all of this. Also, that animation was sick, actually.
And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Yeah. Run, slay the princess. Okay, what if I just...
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
We did it. We actually did it.
Did you?
You actually went for it! Oh, you're going to regret this! I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I made a mistake! Roll back! Roll back!
Can she?
No! Shut up! Don't think about
Have you
it!
seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver?
Oh no!
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
Oh no!
She falls to the ground, unmoving.
No exit, stuck in a dream without a stair to be seen.
Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally. And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever.
Nice!
No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh no, I hate this. Time passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right?
That's not what forever means.
No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever.
Yeah.
It doesn't end. I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands.
Oh?
Are you suggesting we kill
The
ourselves?
mirror?
Won't we be dead?
Oh, wait. Oh.
I guess
Oh.
that hasn't stopped us before.
My thought was a little bit kinder than that, but yeah.
That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
I'm going to die either way if I stay here, huh? What are you on about?
Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right, I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care?
Why does he care?
I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
I said so.
Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
Yeah, but...
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Am I not a creature of biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration before forever happens?
That's a grim thought, innit?
In it, bruv!
But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out.
Maybe we are the world. The world the narrator lives in. Without us, there's no narrator. Maybe. It's not like it matters if I die. I just come back again, an isekai.
Ah, yes. The whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us?
Yeah, okay.
Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine.
And very, very importantly yours. Yeah, that one.
She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
If he values all life, and especially the one of the hero, then why would he want the hero to live like this for all eternity?
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
Okay. How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm going to wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Secret?
The narrator continues to ignore you.
Man. Are you stuck here with us or are you capable of going other places? That's a good question.
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
I get it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely. Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
I've got the best company I could ask for. You guys, what more do I need?
Oh, you could do a lot better than us.
Probably, but anyway.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
What time? It's forever. Take the blade.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
Why are you asking like this? Throw the blade into the void. Oh, I'm curious. Oh, I'm curious, but... Fuck it.
Oh no, what are you doing? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no way out now. You mean Other than starving?
Oh my god!
Right, I mean, other than that.
Wait!
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing, nor does it stop your biology from unraveling.
There we
The only
go.
things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put
And
into
you had
words.
to describe it in full
You
detail.
really shouldn't have tossed the blade.
Goodbye. I die. Thank you.
No, you really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die. Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
Yeah, but it's not like I can go back to there and slay her now, because, like, she kinda killed me already. What the fuck do you want? The Wraith.
You're on a path in the wood.
This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on.
The wood looks kinda different.
Yes, so it does.
Voice of the Cold.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be.
What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included.
Seems fine to me.
Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying?
Oh.
All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again.
This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
Yeah, there's apparently a lot more spiders here. Very, very big spiders, and I don't like that. Speaking of spiders, today on my morning walk, I walked into 2 spider slings. You know, just a singular strand of web. Exactly placed on the path where I went. And it felt horrible.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Her influence. Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good.
I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of it.
Oh, interesting.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
Okay, We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever. Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point.
True, the world is changing a lot
that there
right
is
now.
always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends.
Yeah, you know
like to
what?
see what
After we
happens
just
here.
had to go through the endless, never-ending void, maybe it would be nice if he could also sit in one alone. There's something else we haven't tried? Turn around and leave? I have tried turning around and leaving. You know what? I just
I'm begging you,
Try
don't
it.
do this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion. You have to do something. You can't just walk away.
all you gotta do is walk away.
Walking away despite your protestations.
There's
Bye.
got to be a crack in this world somewhere. If he's looking in at us, there has to be a way out. Ugh, fine. You walk down the path away from the cabin. For all our sakes that you change your mind before it's too late.
Maybe.
Wait,
Potentially.
something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is
Huh?
getting fuzzy.
What? What?
What's going on? Where are we?
Oh!
I don't know. But it feels like home. It's finally happened, hasn't it? We finally...
No, we're going back to that place. Aren't we? The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I'm unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back, not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am our only salvation. Oh, bring the wraith to her, a seething vessel. Return
You're
to
on
your
a
destined
path in
path,
the woods,
or suffer the
And
consequences.
at the end of that path is a cabin.
I broke it. I broke it. Oh. Wait. This is like the very, very start. The start,
Don't mention
very
it.
start.
It's all part of the job. You make
Okay.
your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go.
Okay, this is the same. I really broke it. Take the blade, enter the basement. Just checking in on you. Okay.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You've done a good job of getting some of the most out there scenes so far. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I can try
You walk
something different
downstairs
now.
And lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful.
Okay, we had that before.
Is she really a threat to the world?
Are you here to kill me or something? No!
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
Okay, drop it this
The
time.
blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor.
Wait,
with
no, I did that last time
unceremonious
too,
clap.
actually. But I can leave with her.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
What an awkward start to a relationship. Haha, yeah!
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Okay, sorry. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
Shut up!
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
Well, you're very honest about that. Okay, we've talked
Oh.
enough.
Have you decided what to do with me?
Because we went through the other stuff already, I think.
You know why you're here.
Yeah. I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Nah, let's go!
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Nah.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
I don't think there's a key
They
anywhere.
wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
They probably dropped it in a volcano. What if I go back? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
Yes, and you will be
You attempt to
grabbing
make
the
your way out
knife
of the basement,
and stab
but the door
me.
at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh!
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Did you just close the door? Let
Your
me
shouts
out.
and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the
He's so
princess,
pushy about
and
it.
you
Did
won't
he just
leave until
close the door
task
himself?
is done.
Okay, return.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like
Oh
you
my
were
God.
supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Who's everyone? I sure as heck ain't everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The
Yeah.
knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
How?
You won't like what happens if you do that.
The narrator's gonna snap our neck. Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the
Ah.
princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
No!
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, a fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Yep.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Showing the true colors, are we?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
I didn't pick that.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Watch me.
Whoa! Whoa! This asshole! There's one option here though. Warn her.
Stop that.
No.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
I highly doubt that. No. Resist!
The blade. Move the blade.
No!
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Thanks!
I'll make this quick.
Oh, wait. Wait.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hand.
No, wait, what? No, wait.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
I mean, yes, you will, but...
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
That went great. Wonderful.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
This was your fault, you asshole! The prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Yeah. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
Shut up!
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust
The
a
skeptic.
word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
He can hear you.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you.
Yeah!
Right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
What the fuck?
And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Proceed to the cabin. We already had that option.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will
How
cheat.
will she look this
she
time?
Will do
she
everything
turn
in her
into...
power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink. Also let me save. I do want to save here.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
I love him. Anyway, we met the 2-hour mark, so everyone, you know what that means. Stretch. And hydrate. Wink. There we go.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Oh, I will. How does it look like?
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
The door is reinforced due to your changed perception of it. True. Now she just seems... Well, she doesn't seem that menacing anymore. Now she's just this prisoner. And he knows that the narrator wants her dead so bad that he tries to force him. Okay. Enter the basement. Let's go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs.
Oh!
It's been a while since I've had company.
Inviting this time.
Does she remember us?
Hey!
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Okay.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves.
You
The chain is binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Yeah, remember what I said in the last loop? That, you know, having one chain is probably not a good idea? Well, they did it properly this time, and you can't cut her out of that unless she can reattach her head. Then I guess you could do that, but...
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Yeah?
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job
Chop
easier.
chop?
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Oh.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Oh. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here. No, I'm gonna sit with her.
You step
Hi.
towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you were told to sit. Yeah, let's listen to that.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Doesn't she look even prettier? Yeah, you might be right. Her hair is like tidier and stuff, right?
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for
And
me?
she's kinder too. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game.
Oh!
I remember.
Okay, I mean, she remembered before too, but in this one, in this pathing, she also remembers.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this.
Yeah. What's the problem with that?
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Well, yeah, she also has a new tiara. And like her hair is all tidied up.
It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just... good luck.
Thanks. Good luck at beating the narrator.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important.
God, how can an entity be this sus?
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
You know what? That I can respect. That I can see. Why not say that immediately?
That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Oh. Oh, damn.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself.
That was a good line.
At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. alright?
Now you feel
Moving
sorry
on.
for him?
Why is it important for us to be ignorant?
I don't know
How
if I
is it
feel
ever
sorry for
helpful
him.
to be in the dark?
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
But he's placing himself as someone who does feel emotion and perhaps strong emotion right now, so...
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
You Miss Contrarian though? What do you mean? I'm sitting right here.
I won't.
Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter.
Yeah, sure. We'll see about
We
that.
can keep hitting the secret prompt again.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
That other chain on the wall, who is it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
Probably, yes.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Just lock me and myself up in chains. Oh my god. You were asking about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
How are you gonna remove that last one?
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Yeah, unless she literally survives beheadings, that would be killing her. How am I supposed to cut you out? If you didn't notice, your head is in a shackle too.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't.
She's just gonna snipe us with the knife.
Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know.
Sit
Just
with her in the
spelling out our
shackles.
options, listing the pros and cons.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the
How?
entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
Wait, that implies that he knows that she can behead herself and be fine.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Let me see. Okay, I'm trusting you. Cut her out on your own. No, that's literally gonna kill her. Leave the princess in the basement. Slay her. You know what? I'm gonna save here for no reason in particular. I want to inspect the shackle.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not?
Why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
Yeah, but who's gonna put it on me, huh?
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
Do
What
it.
if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
Well, then you starve again, but you did that before, so what does it matter?
I am.
Inspect the shackle.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity. I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no.
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Oh no.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time. Fine. As you hoist the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Let's go.
And, as if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement. Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Become your own jailer.
Yes.
Prison of the mind. Hell yeah.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Bonding time!
What are we supposed to do now? Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve. That's horrible. It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information. Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
No. That's how you do it. That's how you get
There's
information.
something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Oh. So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
Amazing conversation, thank you. What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Did you know this was going to happen to me?
No.
Not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
Understandable. I hate small talk.
That's rude.
No, I understand her.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything. This is so boring. There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
You can play rock, paper, scissors.
But there isn't. Time passes.
Your hands are free for that.
Passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe. It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to
Well,
do
she's
much
not
of
doing
anything.
anything right now, so like...
But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it. How exactly does that work?
Yeah, tell
It
us.
just does.
Sus.
But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after
He
that,
really doesn't want to
even
talk
more
about
time
it.
passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same. If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
Oh.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing. The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger.
How long have you been sitting there?
Larger.
Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk, remember?
That is important. That's important. Fact checking. It's observing your surroundings. That's not small talk.
Still rude.
Continue to wait, I guess.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls. That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
Is time accelerating, or can you just not die by natural causes in this type of, you know, the cabin?
She hasn't starved. I guess she hasn't.
Well, guess we just vibe for eternity.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass.
Getting buried alive, woo!
Until suddenly,
Oh!
there are no walls.
That's not what I expected.
And I think he's gone.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us. So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh! There she goes. But you do not get the chance to respawn, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Oh! Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse
Whoa, that's so mean.
now. No, that can't be right. There has to be something more.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. Hey, you've grown. Oh. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither?
Oh.
But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Interesting. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words
a little
could
fruit
say
fly
in
on
the
my
spaces
head.
between.
Oh. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection.
Coco is being cuddly on the table.
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Yeah, every time we go a different path, it changes her.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Coco! Don't fall down the table! Coco! No, hold on, I need to pet Coco. I can't leave this opportunity be. Coco! Oh. No. Coco! No. You wouldn't be able to touch her like a while ago, but the older she gets, the more cuddly she becomes. It's really cute. when this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am. What I am is different from what I was.
Pipa is also here. She's sleeping on the scratchy tree.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Oh, so can you decide if she's gonna be nice to you at the end or if she absolutely wants to obliterate you?
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Oh, oops. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
True. That doesn't mean you have to be kind though. Usually when people don't know things, they can tend to be cautious and very mean. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is cold and cynical.
Aw.
She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart. Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
So she will just combine from all the ones that we can get. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only
Okay,
thoughts
so that
and
like
perspectives.
confirms it.
They are not me.
Two bros chilling in the time loop, 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Just joined what is going on. We are conversing with some kind of god or something, and we're jumping through timelines to help them become complete. How many more vessels do you need?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky,
a lot. Okay.
and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet
Wait,
unturned.
can you not get the same thing twice? Even though you might be able to pick the same options? I don't want to kill her. It stops you from doing identical runs. Oh, that's so cool. That's so good. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Let me save though. Yes.
We will meet again.
No, everything goes dark and you die. The hero and the princess. Bring the prisoner to her, a guarded
You're on a
vessel.
path in the woods, and at the end of that.
Okay. Okay. I think this might be a good point to take a break though. We got back to the long quiet and we got to ask a lot of questions, so I think this is a good spot to pick up from next time. It's always so abrupt. Yeah, it's a little bit, it startles me a little bit. But yeah, that's really cool. Man, this game is so good. And God, I talked about that before, that I have started kind of getting into like learning game engines and stuff, and knowing that this was made in Ren'Py and just thinking about how they would have to write out every single path and every single condition for each path in the code makes me go insane. That's crazy. Like, this is crazy. Oh, that's so good. Oh, it's been really interesting so far. Yeah, it's super interesting. I'm really invested. And also, the fact that all of this is just, you know, the way that it's drawn in like this hand-drawn, well, it definitely looks like it was done on paper. I don't know if it was. I have to do double checking, but it looks like it. And it's so good. It's crazy. I like this a lot. The voice acting is decent, the art is great, the music is good as well. And oh my god, I don't want to know what's going on in the background of the code when you go through all these paths. 'Cause fuck. The coding just sounds like a total monster itself. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it bigger than it is, but like knowing what I've seen on how people, you know, do different pathing from options, it's like, holy shit. That must be painful. So many if statements, yeah. Like that must look crazy. Imagine a really fucked Christmas tree. Yeah, and then it duplicates to like, you know, it splits like the princess. Just if statements, nothing else. Yeah, just like Undertale. The entire code is just if statements. An endless, never-ending row of if statements. But yeah, this is really impressive. And it's really cool. And I don't trust the narrator. I love that it's voiced. Actually, that's also really helpful because my voice hasn't been doing that well this week, so I could rest a little bit more this stream. But yeah. I can see why all of you kept recommending that and why you voted for this game in majority, and it's really great so far. And I'm looking forward to how it continues. Next week though. I don't know yet what I want to do on Friday still. I had been thinking, or well, playing with the idea of doing either Buckshot Roulette or maybe Not My Neighbor or what it's called. But I will see. Maybe I'll come up with something entirely else. Or maybe I'll just play Final Fantasy XIV. That could also happen. Probably one of those three. There's a good rap, but maybe some spoilers contained. Yeah, then I will not check it out until I'm done with the game. Hey Jared! The story is pretty damn interesting and structured. Yeah. You might have to play it yourself if you get impatient. I think it might still be on sale, right? So you should do it. Unless you have it already. In that case, well, go ahead and do that. But yeah. Thank you so much everyone for joining me today. And I hope you enjoyed the ride, or well, just watching me being chaotic on the ride and throwing, you know, weapons out of the window. Because I just have to. Is it on Steam? Yes, it is. It is on Steam, yeah. And I think the indie event thing is still going on, so it might still be on sale, but I think it's ending today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. But yeah. Just in case, run! Hurry! You might make it! But yeah. Stay hydrated while I'm not there. And we will see each other again on Friday. Until then, have a good morning, day, or night wherever you are. And see ya! Goodbye! Goodbye! Don't break the timeline! Wow!